A leaked document shows the negotiations between the Government of Ontario and the teachers of Ontario, and oh boy, is Doug Ford trying to screw us again. As a reminder, teachers and nurses spent the last 4 years under Bill 124, which restricted pay raises to 1%. And 2 contracts ago, the Wynne Liberal government set us to 0%. Since I graduated from high school and decided to become a teacher, the salary for a teacher adjusted with inflation is down 18%. What are teachers asking for that is so outrageous? Teachers are asking for a cost of living plus 1% increase per year. This is because, with Bill 124 with the 1% increase, we have been facing inflation levels of 6, 7, 8%, so we have lost tons of buying power in the last 2 years alone. Because for reference, that 18% drop in salary I mentioned, that's pre-COVID. FO also wants the government to increase funding to maintain benefits at their current level, basically so we can still get the same things we currently have. No increases, just maintain what we have. Instead, the government wants to cap us at 1.25% per year and not increase funding for benefits at all, which means that we would get less benefits. Why less? Inflation. Also, the government's marketing and positioning tactics on this is saying that it's a 5% increase over 4 years, which almost makes it sound like we're getting 5% per year. That's not the case. So when talking about this, don't say it's a 5% increase. It is a 1.25% increase. Elementary teachers are also asking to lower the class size cap for kindergarten down to 26 students per teacher. Currently, the cap is 29 students. The union also wants to propose 90% of classes having 20 or fewer students, with no class exceeding 23 students in the primary grades, which is 1 to 3. Lastly, the union is also asking for the government to place limits on the number of split classes between grade 3 and 4, with the limits of 24 to 27 students per class. Ask any parent who has had a child in a split class, they would probably appreciate this. Unions are fighting for 2 things. 1, just to maintain the current cost of living, and 2, making class sizes smaller, which is better for students. So when the Ford government eventually comes out and says that teachers are being unreasonable, know what they're saying we're being unreasonable about. We want to put food on the table, and we want smaller class sizes for students. Follow if you want to stay up to date on the teacher negotiations and potential strikes.